Dreamers, welcome back to my channel Roses Star and Books. Today I'm here with the final weekly wrap up for the month of May. Let us review what we read for the 4th week of May. So first of all, I will start with The House in the Cerulean Sea. This was a reread for me, which is obviously still a 5-star read for me. I really enjoyed this book the first time I've read it. Like, I really enjoyed it. I think it's absolutely great, and I still enjoy it to this day. I probably will reread it again this year or next year. Like, I'm making it a tradition to like reread my favorite books each year. So you'll probably be hearing about this book next year also. Then I read House of Earth and Blood by Sarah J. Maas, which I gave 4 stars. This one, I don't know how to feel about this one because like it was so long, but like I felt like a lot of the things that was in this book didn't really have to be there, or like it could have been cut shorter to make the book shorter. I don't really think that the 800 something pages was needed. But it was a good book, but it was not like really phenomenal. I enjoyed the writing style. I must say, I like Sarah J. Maas's writing style. It's really nice. But the whole mm, mystery and finding out who stole the whatever it is, and then find out who killed Danica and stuff like that. It was good, you know. Was it like shocking or surprising? Not really, but it was good. Then I reread Date Me, Bryson Keller by Kevin Van White, which I gave 5 stars. I know like there is like this controversy over this book with people saying that it's basically a copied image writing from some Asian author, some author that wrote a graphic novel or something like that. I'm not too sure. Something like that. I don't know if that's true, but if it is true, it really sucks because he didn't credit the person or anything like that. But I enjoy this book, like really one of my favorite books. If you want me to talk more about what Date Me Bryson Keller is about, and like other books that I haven't got in depth with, let me know. I don't know. Then I read A Kiss for Real Volume 2 by Fumi Akuta, which I gave 3 stars. This graphic novel, like, I'm not really into it. Like, I feel like it's all over the place for me. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't really get it. I will continue reading it because I started it and I started the series already. Like, I don't like not finishing things that I've started, but it not really mind blown to me. Then I read Nejima Volume 1. Again, like I've been trying to read Nejima Volume 1 for ages, and like every time I pick up Nejima to read it, it's like read a few pages and then I get disinterested. Also love Hina Volume 1. Both of them is by Ken Akamatsu. 3 stars as well. I just pick it up, read it a few pages, and then I put it back down. Like it doesn't really hold my attention that much. By the way, I've read 16 books this week. Then I read, well, actually, this was the first book that I read for the week, but you know, I started up reading, calling out my books differently, but yes, I read Gaio by Junji Ito and Yuji Oniki. I think that's how they pronounce their names, which I gave 5 stars. Oh my gosh, this book, I devoured this book. Like within a few minutes, I was done with this graphic novel, manga, or whatever it is. I get mixed up by what is a manga, graphic novel, and whatever. So I don't know, but I devoured this book because like the concept was so freaking out of this world. I was like, what? I was scared a little bit because I was thinking like if this actually happens, like I will be so freaking scared. Like, imagine fish and sharks and stuff has legs, and then the way they describe that smell. Oh, I can't. Oh, I wouldn't be able to live in a world like that. Like, I want to be like, I want to die before that happens. I want to live there. But it was like, I really love this. Then I read Hunter x Hunter Volume 1, 5 stars. I love Hunter x Hunter. I the first thing I started to watch anime first, but I'm trying to read the graphic novels, well, the mangas now. Then I read Maps for the Modern World by Valerie June Hockett, which I gave 3 stars. Now this is like a book that I had to review, but it was an audiobook that I had to review, and I didn't really enjoy this one because like I didn't know what the hell was happening in this book. I was confused. I was like, it's a poetry collection now, and I was confused. This was supposed to be like a 2 star rating for me, but I didn't know what was going on. I had no clue. Ask me what I read or what I listened to, and I'm like, I don't know. I listened to something, but I don't know what it is. Then I read Uzumaki by Junji Ito and Yuji Oniki, which I gave 5 stars. This one, like, I was trying to read this one a few months back, and I like put it down because, like, I think it was because of where I was reading it on. I was reading it on Scribd, and the color was kind of off. I didn't really like the color of the book, but then I decided to read it on a different app, and it was better, and I devoured it. I finished it. And again, the spiral thing, because this one is about spirals, it was the 3 books in one for this one. I think it's 3 books, so I read the whole complete series. Yeah, the spiral, don't want to live in that world. Don't want to live in that world. I love that the world that he creates and the stories that he tells. I have to read Tommy by him. I was hoping to finish it before June, but I didn't. But it is what it is. I'll finish it. I'll read it. You understand? Then I read Married to the Mobster, which I gave 4 stars, by Leighton Green. Married to the Mobster, I have a whole vlog on that, so you will get to know my initial thoughts and everything. But I love this one. I was like, I love this, but it was really good. Then I read The Perks of Being a Wallflower, which by Stephen Chbosky, which I gave 4 stars. This one I was reading it for like a while too. Like, well, I was listening to the audio for a while. I would listen to some and then stop, and then listen to some and stop. I was listening to it like a few months now. I am surprised. I'm not really into the book like how people are into the book and hyping up the book. I think it's a good book. Writing style is good and everything like that. I understand why it's such a great book, but to me it wasn't really that exciting, or I wasn't really fully invested in it. But I did enjoy it, but I wasn't like 100% invested in this book. Then I read Clara and the Sun by Kazuo Ishiro, which I gave 3 stars. I don't know if I pronounced that name right, but whatever. um this one I started to read it, I think last month, or one of these months, where it was a book club's pick, and I started to read it, but I didn't finish it at the time. I reached like 60 something percent and I had to finish it. But this one is about an AI, what AF, artificial friend, AF, and AF and stuff like that. Like it was told through the AF's perspective, her observing the world of the humans, and stuff like that. I thought that the book was a little bit boring. It was kind of intriguing, but still a little bit boring. So I gave it 3 stars. And then I read For Better or Curse by Kate Williams, which I gave 5 stars. Kate Williams, this is a series that I started when she, well, I read the first book that she wrote, The Babysitter Coven or something like that, and like I really enjoyed that, so I decided to continue the series. But I got an arc of it, and I was like, I got this arc since last year, and I wanted to reread the first book before I read this one. And like, yeah, this one is a lot better than the first one, but I still enjoy the first one. I give it 5 stars, and I enjoy this one because there is more action, more things in it. So yeah. Then I read Legacy by Nora Roberts, which I gave 4 stars. It's my first time reading Nora Roberts' book, a book by her. Someone told me that I should read a book by her because she's a good writer, and this one was a bit boring, but still, like, there was emotional impact in this one, and I really enjoyed that. So yeah, we're here for it, but still a little bit boring sometimes. But yeah. Then I read Tiani, Tini, Tin, Tin, Tinica Jones, which I gave 3 stars. This one was by Matt Boring, Rita, and Stephanie Limelin. Oh, okay, yeah, they were by these people, and again, I do not know what I've read. They were having a conversation that I know for sure, and then I was like, okay, that was it. Like sometimes like books like fly over my head. I'm like, what are you talking about? But like sometimes I feel like I'm dumb because of that. But sometimes I'm not dumb, and just doesn't make sense. But anyways, that is all that I've read for the week. Thank you for listening to me rant about books that I've read. I know I didn't go into much details about these books, but it is what it is. Like some of those books, you will get more details about them because, like, I did reading vlogs and everything. But some of the books are just not worth going into details about. So yeah, thank you again for watching my videos. I appreciate it. See you next time. Yeah, bye.